Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Marina. How do you like my new necklace? This is like a little poodle, like a little doggy on it. I love it. It's so cute. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because you will have a chance to win $100 once we reach 500 subscribers. I'm just randomly going to pick a winner and send it to you. Okay? But so let's jump into today's topic. So we are going to talk about self-worth and how to learn, know, and own your self-value, self-worth, self-respect, whatever you want to call it, okay? So first of all, I wanted to start with, you're not you. You're not $100 bill. So don't forget about it and don't think that you have to be liked by everybody. Because first of all, it's physically and emotionally and mentally impossible. Like imagine there is like 7 or 8 billion people on this planet. How in the world you think you can satisfy every single person in this world? That's impossible. It's like there's so many, everybody is super different, that it's okay not to be liked by everybody. So understand, you don't need to be liked by everybody. You don't need to be a to everybody, but you don't have to be liked by everybody or accepted by everybody, and that's okay. Like, don't feel insecure about it or don't feel like left out and stuff like that. Like, just find people who are genuine to you, who are real, I can't say a fan of yours, but like a real, true, genuine friend to you that you can, be comfortable with, be open with, and just, surround yourself with those type of people. Some people, they can't take a no for an answer. And because they like, well, I want it and that's it. And I'm like, well, the other person doesn't want it. So it should be okay with some people not wanting you. And that's like, you should be okay with saying no and taking no as the answer, right? As far as it goes to the employment or like having a job or having a business opportunities, whatever, like there's going to be a lot of no's in your place. So you can never do your own self-value or base your own self-value on the things that people say no to you. Like if you truly believe in yourself and you truly think something has to work as far as like business ideas and stuff like that, you'll find a way. You'll find people who will love you, who will genuinely support your idea. And that actually goes not even in employment business ideas. That goes as far as like finding friends, finding your partner, your significant other. It applies to that as well. As far as like learning and knowing your self-value, I wanted to mention 2 things. Right? So there's internal and there's an external value. So external value based on all the materialistic things that we have. We own, possess, rent, deal with, anything materialistic. Anything like, some people like buy cars, buy houses, look a certain way or like wear certain things, buy certain things to be viewed by others differently. And they think that like they can get like a self-respect from like more respect from it, more like their worth will be increased through them owning those things. And you have to remember there is nothing wrong, and this is where contradiction comes into place, because I'm always for enhancing your lifestyle, your body, your everything in your life, because why not? We live one life and it's all about development. I feel like you developing into different stages of your life, which should be so interesting to discover, and with every stage things change. And so why now, if like let's say, okay, so I'm sorry guys, because a lot of people come up to me, okay, so I want to own cars, houses, apartments, jets. Like, I just do. Like, I really do. Like, I feel like I would really enjoy it. Who wouldn't, right? But some people come up to me, you'd be surprised. Some people come up to me and say, like, why do you need all of it? Like, why do you feel like, you need to own all of that. And to clarify it, right? So I don't want it to make some type of statement for other people to see me like a different person, but I want it for myself where I can enjoy personally. So external value, it's a very temporary thing, right? So if you're very based off material things and how, owning those things, you feel better about yourself. You feel like you can go to certain places, you can talk to certain people, you can be friends with certain people because you have all those things. But you have to remember, life change, right? So what if you're gonna, you lose all these things and now you feel like you're not worth of being with these people, of having those friends, of having those opportunities, of having this lifestyle, because there was a hiccup on your road. And if you're very much based on the material things, this is what is going to happen, because you're just going to attach yourself so much to them that you wouldn't be able to leave it when it has to be left, temporary, whatever. And honestly, I feel like if we are building ourselves up, we already know the formula. It's going to be easier this time if you're going to try it again. So first of all, never give up. This is a completely different topic, but I'm trying to say, never base your own self on materialistic things. Yes, you have it now, but you might lose it. And then if you feel like you're nobody when you don't have anything, that's very pathetic, because you are a person of God. Everybody is equal. Everybody bleeds the same. We are the same in front of God, right? So thinking that, you're nobody when you have nothing, and then somebody that you have something, that's just wrong. If your self-worth will fluctuate depending on changes in your life, sometimes you have more things, sometimes you have less things, then it's not knowing your truly self, right? And this is when the inner value comes into place. Inner value based on your own personality, your personal beliefs, your personal habits, your personal traits that you own that might not everybody know, which is okay, but those are things that define you. Those are the things that are you. And I feel like, so, okay, first of all, there's nobody like you on this planet. Nobody, okay? So you have to remember that. Don't forget it. Write it down somewhere, like as an affirmation. Put it on and remember, you are only one person in this world like you, right? And another affirmation for you is, you have one life that you have to live. If you're trying to satisfy everybody and not live your life, one day you're going to regret all the things that you could have done, that you could have, there is this, oh my gosh, there is so many things people do to satisfy other people, employment wise, dating wise. Sometimes the people take a job or do a career in a certain thing that they're not even interested in because their parents wanted them to. But I feel like learning and discovering who you truly are is very important. I have nothing wrong against education or having a backup plan. If your own self, you try and doing something that you might, kind of crack or fail or something like that. I have I have no problem with a B plan, right? Something that can back you up and catch you when you've fallen. But I'm always for discovering your own self, discovering who you really are, learning how to love yourself, and based on that, demanding respect from others. Because it's honestly, having self-value and self-worth is so important in everything. Now you know what your values are. You know what you're settling for and what you're not settling for. And that's the biggest thing as far as relationship, friends, career advice, anything. If you know your worth, you know self-value, then you will always know, who are people that you don't need to be around. Who are people who just not a very good company for you, and thus they don't need to be around you. So, because they're slowing you down, they just telling you that you're not worth this and this and this. If you know self-value, if you know what type of person you are, who you are, you will know that these people just not worth your company, not worth your time, and you will be easily know how to maneuver in this life. When I was younger, I was very awkward child. I didn't have too many friends, and there's a lot of betrayals been going on between like me and friends, and me and like boy like relationships and stuff. And it was just like, oh my gosh. So I was always like to myself, and I was very much trying to satisfy a lot of people, those who would come into my life. And this time I realized that it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, because when you in a circle of friends and you're trying to share some idea or something like positive about yourself, or with whoever it can be, and they're trying to tell you like lower your value, you just know that those are not good people to be around with. But in order for you to realize it, you have to know your self-worth and self-value. So it was a long process. I went through a few ups and downs, and you have to, because sometimes like would you even know, especially there's a good thing when you have like some type of guidance, some type of like parental guidance, or like have like older friends who can explain you things and stuff. But some people just don't have it, or they don't have like that type of like close relationship with their parents to even open up about it. So you have to go through ups and downs. I mean, it's an amazing thing like now internet, and you can like learn a lot of things by like listening to lectures, listening to certain things and stuff. But sometimes you gotta live through it to understand it. So this is what I had to do. I had to go through ups and downs with friends, relationships, like even business things. Like I had employment one time in my life where a manager was just a complete BIATACH. Okay, it was just so like, and everybody around me would notice that she would only pick on me. And then this time I was like, maybe I'm new, maybe like I'm gonna adjust, maybe I gotta do this and this and that. And then I was like, at one point I was like, why am I tolerating it? Like, why am I allowing her to pick on me on every single thing that I do, not do half as much to other employers? And why, like, I know what I'm worth. I know what I know. I know what I can, bring to the company. I know what I can do. I can bring to the table. I know I can do it. So I started applying to job opportunities. I started looking for like something else. Guess what? I found another company who paid me $20,000 more than the previous company. And they were like, everything come, give it to us. And I was like, oh my God, sometimes it's a very good thing to find out what you're worth. Like, if it comes to, I mean, honestly, I feel like it comes to anything. Now that I think about it, if it comes to a job, you should go outside and ask people, randomly apply for different jobs. If you've been stuck at a job that you already kind of tired of, when you think maybe there's other opportunities might be for you, go out and print your resume out and go ask, go on interviews, see how much you are worth. See, what if they is going to give you so much more money than your current, employment and you didn't even know. But in order to know, you got to find out, right? And this is where it comes to friendships and relationships as well. I am still, kind of a close person, but I do interacting with people and to have conversations with people. I'm not I'm not close to that. I'm close to, like, allowing people to be like very, very close to me, which is understandable, like, for everybody, right? But I feel like when you do that, when you have all this, people around you, like different people, variety of people around you, you can realize who, like, very genuine with you, who are not genuine with you, and this way you can build your friends based on that, right? So that's another good thing to, like, kind of, I don't want to say like shop around, but it is kind of shopping around. You kind of look in and seeing different, because if you're in a close group all the time, you talk to the same people all the time, you may not even realize that you being physically, emotionally, not physically, but like emotionally and mentally abused. Like, you might not even realize there is something wrong with the way your friends talk to you and stuff like that. So I feel like it's a good thing. And then the similar way to a relationship, sometimes people just so caught up in like thinking this is one and only, or like feeling like this is it for the rest of my life, that they don't know that there are people out there that are willing and be happy to treat you, better and stuff like that. So I just wanted to sum up the video. I want you to study, learn, and own your self-worth and self-value. Know that there is nobody like you in this world, will be ever, 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 ever. And just own it, represent it, and just, don't let anybody else to say differently. And surround yourself with the right people who will support you and genuinely will love you. Okay? So anyway, I feel like I was kind of jumping from one topic to another, but I really tried. If you have any questions, let me know. And I think, I think I covered everything. But thank you guys for watching.